What up, everybody? Retro got back with another one, and on today's episode we got the Wile E, Coyote and Road Runner LeBron 18 Low. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, I'm super excited. This was my favorite part of Looney Tunes. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. You already know, as usual, we're about to throw these hoes on the turntable. You know what I'm saying? Make them do the salsa for us, and we're gonna tear them apart and see what these hoes are made of. So anyways, without further ado, let's hit the turntable. All right, YouTube, we're back. We are back with a special one. It's the LeBron 18 Low Wile E, Coyote and Road Runner colorway. Let's take a look at the upper. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about right away is this Acme Co Nike swoosh. And like, dog, you know, after 20 something, 30, 50, 60 years of using Acme products, you think Wile E Coyote would like give it up, but the man keeps buying the foo products. So what do you expect? That's what happens. Does Wile E Coyote ever complain to Acme about all these failed products? Like, does he ever get a refund? Like, Acme Co gotta be the worst company in all of history. 100% failure rate. 100%. How are you even in business? Anyways, it's red with a kind of a rope around it, and that kind of reminds me of the dynamite that he used to use, and you know, the fuse or whatever. Lots of dynamite in that show. The overall color of the sneaker is basically made to represent Wile E Coyote and all of his scruffy fashion. And you know, even down to the taping, you have a red stitched taping on a almost fully textile upper. Right here, the taping, and they usually switch it up every colorway. You know, all these Acme products are stashed in these wooden boxes or whatever. Cool stuff, man. No, I actually found some original sketches of early Wile E Coyote and Road Runner in early production before they actually figured out how they're gonna look and got the color scheme. I'll put that up on the screen right now. Pretty cool. It's interesting to see where these Looney Tunes started from. Maybe I'll try to find the other character sketches. Eye stay section here is a very, it's a nubuck, a very short-haired nubuck in brown. You have a little bit of cream taping here and a little bit of a brown taping here. You have a rubberized gum sole on the outer, and it's pretty cool. Right here on the giant air unit, you have the yow that he basically says every time he falls off a cliff. So if you, the inevitable, you know, Wile E Coyote cliff dive is just represented so well here on the Air Max unit. Yo, low key, Wile E Coyote's immortal. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. He hasn't eaten in like 50 years, and he keeps falling off of cliffs, shot, stabbed, electrocuted, burnt, fried. You know what I'm saying? Blown up. That's immortal still. Speaking of the Air Max unit, what we have here is the LeBron 17 setup. So if you guys are a fan of the Air Max unit and the LeBron 17 and the LeBron 17 setup, you guys are really gonna like this shoe. You have a rear plastic spoiler diffuser here on the back, and it actually has a LeBron James signature on the inner lip. And you know, you can see here there's a little bit of a LeBron James signature here hidden inside of the lip, just for anybody that's looking. But the back of the shoe has an interesting detail here. It's a baby blue, kind of like, you know, that's when you see Roadrunner's leaving Wile E in the dust. Did they ever clock Roadrunner's top speed? Like, I've seen some incredible feats from Roadrunner. The man's getting chased by a rocket and he's just looking at it like, what? He's just gone. The back is a very fine synthetic nubuck outer. You got more of that box pattern on the inside there. We're having a debate with my mans about who's faster, Speedy Gonzalez or Roadrunner. Fam, there's no comparison. Roadrunner's the fastest cartoon character. Slap Sonic aside. Toon Squad branding here on the tongue slightly see-through, and it is padded. You can see some padding that has a few stripes that run through it. Yep, well, we all know that Wile E Coyote is an expert in sign language. This is pretty much how he talks. How would I describe these shoes in Wile E Coyote sign language? But this shoe is very functional. It might actually outperform a lot of your favorite basketball shoes, to tell you the truth. Yo, speaking of other characters, this could have been a Sonic the Hedgehog colorway, because isn't that like Sonic's colors for the most part? Just saying. The bottom of the outsole is red, and you know, we have the React stuff that's going on in the Nike these days, and that's obviously Nike's cream of the crop tech in shoes right now. So you have a mixture of an Air Max unit and React in the forefront of the shoe underneath this rubber gum sole. And you know, gum soles are the king of the indoor court. I love gum soles. I'm such a big fan of them. They perform so well. One of the best tractions you can get. And speaking of the traction design, you have this crisscross wafer design in the front. These do collect dust a bit in actual ball use. You know, you have a pink LeBron James branding on the inside there, and you have what's basically to me is a shank plate to give it a little bit of rigidity inside of that Air Max unit. So you know, they did a good job with this, man. The Toon Squad. And I will be pulling these insoles out in a second to show you guys. But, you know, it's just a really cool shoe. You got a little bit of LeBron James branding here. Synthetic nubuck right there on the toe. Toe box is pretty plain, but it's slightly see-through. You can see there's some padding there on the mudguard area. Well, whatever. At least Wile E Coyote got a little bit of respect. Put some respect on Wiley's name. He's been putting in that work for years. Ain't got nothing, but he got something today. Now let's take a look at the other sneaker here. We have the Roadrunner portion, and this shoe is the brighter of the two, that's for sure. It's going to be the one that stands out a little bit more. Also, what type of bird is Roadrunner in the first place to be running that fast? What is it, like a dodo bird or something? Ain't those joints extinct? That might be the last dodo bird left on the planet. Wile E Coyote got that endangered taste. You want that endangered animal. Bald eagle. I love the blue they used on this, and all of the portions of the shoe in each of their colors represent the Roadrunner so well. You have the yellow for the beak, you know what I mean? You have portions of his body here, his hair that's on top of his head, and his, you know, just they did a good job with the colors. They got all the coloring right. But anyways, this Nike swoosh is rubberized, and I think the other one is also rubberized if I'm not mistaken, except it's a little bit different. It has a see-through outer, and this puff of cloud is basically what happens every time Roadrunner takes off, because the man's so fast. He's moving at whatever it is. If it's a guy or a girl, it's moving at like a Mach speeds. But anyways, you got that same taping here but the difference is on the eye stay section, you have a laminated pat leather outer on the eye stay section, and that's a little bit different. It definitely has a little bit of a glossy appeal to it, but it's a really nice detail of the shoe. They changed it up, and you have optional lace holes here, kind of like the Jordan 5s, where you can choose where you want to go. Toon Squad branding on the top of the shoe here, and you know, you have the clouds still from him dusting Wile E Coyote. You know, basically you got beep beep here, and that's the sound that Roadrunner makes. Basically, that's the only sound for the most part that Roadrunner makes. Meep 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 meep. You got the pink cloud on the back there, and you have a baby blue synthetic nubuck outer on the back here, and on the inside here of the tongue you got the Roadrunner himself sticking his tongue out before he rips off on the man's, and we see him there on the inside holding up the basketball. Toon Squad for life, dog. You know, React as usual, same as the other shoe, except here on the wafer you have a blue outer with the LeBron pink branding. We got Wile E Coyote here looking bad. He's a bad man. The eyes looking kind of red though. He's been smoking that Reggie. And you got the Roadrunner. Here you have the two of them together, the two troublemakers. One of them bests the other, and like, I don't know, how does Wile E Coyote even eat? Like, if he can't catch none, how does he even eat? You've been chasing the same bird for years, you ain't caught nothing. I got all these questions, like, what does Wile E Coyote eat? If he can't eat the Roadrunner, what's his normal diet like? Because unless he's actually immortal, he has to eat something, right? Anyways, let's take a look at this box real quick. So we got the LeBron 17 low standard box. Box reads LeBron 18 low racer blue, white Baltic blue, which is the official colorway, made in Vietnam, size 8.5. These ain't fitting me, so you know who's doing the on foot. Which shoe do you guys like better, man? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you guys think of these baddies? Do you think they did the cartoon justice? Is this Looney Tunes worthy? Is it Toon Squad worthy? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, because I kind of like them still. I kind of like them, you know what I mean? It's not like an everyday wear thing, but I mean, if you want to stun on the ball court, yeah, man's looking at two different feet. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit me up, and make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button in the throat for me. You already know, helps me on the algorithms. Retro got back with another one, and let's get to that on foot. Perfect.
perfect.